Jesus.
Come on. Come on. Stay with me. We're almost there.
Almost there. Almost there. It's not much further. Don't stop. Don't.
Come on. Cormac!
Oh, Cormac.
So what now?
Now we finish this thing. We're the only ones who can stop Irons from launching Manticore.
It's 3 of us. Against an army. It's suicide.
You're right. But it's what he would have done.
Okay.
You got any ideas?
Just one.
Blow shit up? Because I've been a big fan of that. It's worked out every time. Terminus. Exotype AST. Say what?
It was a plan only Gideon could have come up with. A frontal assault on Iron's stronghold using the 2 mech suits we found back at the base. Drones would fly us in. After that, we'd be on our own.
Sentinel 2-1, we're still detecting high levels of contamination in the city. We will not be able to get ground forces to assist you. Over.
Copy that, Kingpin.
Enemy forces are closing on your position.
I see him. Mitchell, weapon 3. Light him up.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got him. Oh, I missed that rocket. Whatever, don't matter.
Almost below us. Keep firing.
So, you know, I think I like this idea even more than just a big explosion. How about more explosions in smaller bursts with 2 badass mechs?
Rocket ready.
200 meters to drop point.
Swarm missiles ready.
I'm so sad that one missed.
Missiles ready. Rocket ready.
Order's clear. Get ready to drop.
Is this a drop-off point? I guess it's pretty close.
This is it. Detach now.
Ready.
Mitchell, detach.
Okay, I was not anticipating going underwater. Hey, Gideon!
Kingpin, we're subsurface. Approaching the breach point.
2-1, be advised. We will be forced to strike the command center if you are unable to stop the launch. We'll risk further Manticore contamination, but it will be our only option. If you don't think you can stop it, get the hell out of there.
Copy that.
You know, I'm sure we'll be able to handle things just fine. I mean, what can really stop us? Tons of bullets and more mechs, which they have plenty of each. We'll just have to be effective with our usage. Gideon, we have to be the most effective we've ever been with bullets. And I can't shoot while underwater, which is a real shame.
Breach point is up ahead.
But I can hop, so that's nice.
Thermal readings are spiking inside the command center. They're going to launch soon.
We'll make it.
Can't they, like, speed up their own launch procedure? Like, say, okay, all the things we would have done when we were safe, yeah, just screw those. Just launch the things.
On me.
That's what I'd do if I was a madman. I mean, after all, the Manticore things are supposed to affect everyone who's not in the DNA system, which would be a large portion of civilian society anyways. So if it blew up here, no harm, no foul. Because they've already shot the Manticore stuff down. Although I think it's poor show that they designed a thing that can stay in the air for way too long.
Ready. Rocket ready. Main gun ready.
Hey, fellas! Urka! I said yata! Yeah! You guys thought you were some tough shit, huh? You guys are all like, oh, I can take a whole bunch of damage. Wow, that is... Oh, it's disappointing. I just wanted to punch a whole bunch of them. Fine, okay. Bullets it is! And then occasionally melee attacks.
Rocket ready.
Oh, this is so overkill. Just normal forces versus the AST. But I guess you know what? They use it on us a whole bunch of times too.
We need another access point.
Head down. You'll have to use the exhaust vent on the bottom floor.
Well, it's a good thing we're already going this way.
Keep moving forward. They're going along. Go, go.
Hey, Gideon. I'm supposed to be following you, so can you hurry your ass up?
Swarm missiles ready.
Launch in T-minus 4 minutes.
4 minutes? Oh, shit! We got here just in time!
Swarm missiles ready.
Cargo loading in progress.
Swarm missiles ready. Rocket ready. Swarm missiles ready. Rocket ready.
The aim of the game is to just keep a move on and shoot everything along the way. And also supposedly follow Gideon. Who is really distracted at the moment. There we go, distraction gone.
AST's ahead. Target them
Swarm
first.
missiles
Oh.
ready.
Where? There you are.
Swarm missiles ready.
Launch in T-minus 3 minutes.
Rocket ready.
Dude, these ASTs are a little bit more durable than the ones we fought back at the base. And I fought like 5 of them.
Missiles ready. Rocket ready. Rocket reloading. Rocket ready. Swarm missiles ready. Rocket ready. Swarm missiles ready. Swarm missiles ready.
There you go.
Rocket ready. Swarm missiles ready.
Just like how I know how to handle my fellow man, I know how to handle my fellow ASTs. Doesn't mean I won't smack a bitch, though. Gideon, stop strolling around. We gotta get in, man. Yeah.
Launch in T-minus 2 minutes.
Oh, we gotta hurry this shit up, man.
There's an access point to the exhaust vents up ahead. I'm sending you the position.
Got it.
Stage 3 boosters check complete.
Good thing I was going the right way. Okay, so
Mitchell, over here.
what am I doing? Am I gonna crush this thing? Are we gonna crush it together? Are we gonna shoot it together? We're gonna crush it together. Okay.
Go.
Okay. You know, what would we have done if these weren't here?
Gideon, you're locked in.
Oh boy.
Primary launch
No, 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 no! Okay, well, at least we're able to handle a whole shitload of heat. If we can get close enough, we might be able to just shoot something into the booster rockets. Or just the rockets in general. I'm doing it! I am hitting the engines, I think. Oh, thank God.
Mitchell, hang on. We stopped it. We stopped the launch. I'm gonna get you out of here. Stay with me.
Did he tell that to me? Okay, yeah, I'll hold them off. I'll kill you all with my little pistol. This is the most powerful pistol I've ever had. Okay, no, no.
Gotta keep moving. Stay with me.
Sentinel 2-1. City defenses are breaking. Atlas troops are collapsing. We need to know the status of that launch.
Copy that, Kingpin. The launch has been aborted. Repeat, launch is aborted. You copy? Kingpin, come in.
Oh no.
Lona, are you receiving?
Damn it. Cut off. We need to move. They're gonna hit this building any minute.
Well, at least the launch was stopped beforehand.
Shutting you down. I need you to try and walk, Mitchell. Need to find some light.
Oh shit.
Hello, Mitchell.
Hello, Irons.
Don't you fucking move. I could ask the same of you. You're tucking into our exos! Come on, ammo! You rely too much on those things. The city is falling. It's over. What I have started won't end with me. It's bigger than me, and it's certainly bigger than you. You think I'm a monster? That's only because you don't have the conviction to do what's necessary.
Necessary? The attack on America, unleashing Manticore, killing thousands of innocent people?
I'm saving the world from itself. When there's no one left to challenge Atlas, there will be no more wars. There had to be sacrifices along the way.
Yeah, twisted fucks throughout history have used the same argument. I don't know who stopped the launch. They'll bring this entire building down on top of you.
I could have killed you in the prison camp. I could kill you now. But I won't. I'm not a monster.
Uh-huh.
Mitchell, try to hit the release on your exo.
With what? Okay. I'm surprised that worked.
Now mine. It's not working.
Oh.
There's no time. If he gets away, this will all have been for nothing. Go. Now!
Okay, Gideon. Good luck!
Don't let Irons get away!
I have no idea where the hell he went, but I'm assuming that's way. Yes!
Hurry, Mitchell. Keep going.
The difference between you and me, Irons, is the fact that I'm a soldier and I know how to run. Whoa! Suddenly an exo-soldier. You know, I could just throwing knife him, but this works too.
Mitchell, pull me up. I'm not letting go, so you got to pull me up. Mitchell, there's only two choices. You either pull me up, or this whole building goes down and we go down with it.
Or I could, I don't know, detach my arm.
Mitchell, what are you doing? What are you doing? Mitchell, I gave you that arm. Mitchell, I gave you a second chance. Mitchell!
Oh, hey, get in.
Mate. I've got you. I was only gonna end one way for it.
Did I just call him Mitchell or Gideon? I don't even know anymore. I'm so focused on he's dead.
Irons gave me a second chance, and I gave it back. He thought he could solve the world's problems. If he did have the answer, he took it with him to the grave. But he was right about one thing. This wasn't the end. It was just the beginning.
Oh no. Are we gonna take over Atlas ourselves? Because that would actually be kind of cool. Oh boy. Well, that was definitely something. That was definitely a really bad ending. Really good ending in regards to trying to set up a franchise, but just a really bad ending as like a package in and of itself. That was... I don't know what is up with the Call of Duty developers about developing a solid story ever since Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and Black Ops 1 and 2, really. Ghosts was kind of alright, and Advanced Warfare was kind of alright, and that doesn't make sense. They had a chance to set up a franchise. Hell, Black Ops 1 ended, and it didn't feel like it was going to be a franchise. It felt like it was going to be a one-off game, like, you know, World at War. They could have done something like that. Instead, you know there's going to be an Advanced Warfare 2. You know there's going to be a Ghosts 2. All because all they wanted to do was set up the world and then not actually build upon it in the first game in a really meaningful way. Now, before we fully get into this, I do want to note that this is a post Let's Play kind of review thing. This is me talking a little bit further down the line because originally I ranted for around 30 minutes, and that's bad for a few reasons, at least for technical reasons. Like, it would take me 10 hours to render that out, specifically me ranting, and that would be bad. That would not be good. So I want to kind of condense my thoughts down a little bit, especially because another thing, I did do a lot of negative ranting, and I don't think that's a bad thing, but for a post Let's Play review where basically I'm just talking over the credits, I can see where that can be kind of whereas if I did like a fully standalone video where I show every example that I could, that I kind of want to do that someday, maybe. But for now, we're talking about the game, how I feel about the game, why I'm disappointed, why I enjoyed other elements of the game, and hopefully I can be a little bit concise. So let's get into this. Now, I did enjoy Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You know, it's the Michael Bay thing. It's the Michael Bay syndrome where you know the story's probably going to be meh, you know the characters are probably going to be meh, but the action's going to be cool. the gameplay is going to be solid, and that's Call of Duty in a nutshell. However, as a gamer, as someone who's played tons and tons of fucking games, I do have expectations for games to, especially AAA games. AAA games need to fucking step their shit up. I paid $100 for this game because I bought the game I bought the digital deluxe version with the fucking season pass and a couple of extra items in hopes that maybe this would be a solid foundation for a really great, title. Instead, what I got was meh. I was like, all right, well, Call of Duty. That was Call of Duty. I don't know why, but again, backing back up, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed all the set pieces. I enjoyed the badass moments, like driving the tank and blowing stuff up, being in the AST, blowing stuff up. I enjoyed being on the ground and boosting left or right, or jumping up in the air and taking out large groups of enemies. I enjoyed throwing a threat grenade and having all the enemies in the area be highlighted, or making decisions with my new technology and being like, all right, I'm gonna throw a grenade that's gonna home in on a dude. Yeah, that sounds good. That stuff was cool. I enjoyed having the exosuit and having various options. It wasn't as badass as, say, the Crisis, nanosuit. Crisis nanosuit is awesome. And Advanced Warfare did not get anywhere close to beating that. And that's a shame. They really could. It was... Crisis takes place in 2013, 14, and stuff like that. They could have been like... There's totally an excuse for being like, well, it's 2055 and fucking I project bots and they kill people. But they kind of took the safe route. And that shows throughout the entire game. They took the safe route in what kind of stuff they wanted to do. And I think the best example of the kind of letdown that the game was in some ways was the final mission in general. Again, gameplay-wise, the game is fun. It's fun shooting people and taking out large groups of enemies, at least when they're not fucking hyper-accurately shooting you down and killing you super quickly. But then you get into the story. And why can't Call of Duty developers be Call of Duty? I don't know. But Kevin Spacey was the best character in the game. Gideon was also second best character in the game. Cormac, third for me, third. And then after that, not much. Mitchell is just a half-blank avatar, and that doesn't make sense to me. He talks during the cutscenes, he monologues during the cutscenes, he literally has interactions with the other characters and conversations with the other characters about what's going on, about what their next actions are gonna be. He has reactions, he's sad about, his best friend's death, he's sad about Cormac's death. We have characters, and then we don't do much with them. I'm mostly pissed about Mitchell. Like, Kevin Spacey, Jonathan Irons was a great character. He was a great villain. I enjoyed him thoroughly. He totally sold me on the idea of trying to battle for the greater good. I would have loved having the choice of just staying with Kevin Spacey and saying, fuck it, I don't care if you're torturing people in cages and stuff. We're making the world a better place. That would be so awesome, rather than just doing the, all right, and now we're the good guys. We've always been the good guys, and we gotta save the world with the military and the good guys. America are the good guys. Yeah. Would have loved that. But why, oh why do we have a character that never talks during gameplay, is always bossed around, is told everything that he has to do during gameplay, and then talks about stuff in between? There's no reason for that besides the writers being lazy or just not being told to do it, or being specifically told not to do it. They're like, well, let the character project into themselves. They would be confused if their character talked, even though their character talks in between the cutscenes as a narrator. Why? They got Troy Baker. One of my favorite voice actors in the industry. Maybe because he's one of the most used voice actors in the industry. But every character that Troy Baker has played, I've generally liked. And generally, he talks while you're playing as them. It's one of the best things that I've experienced in gaming recently. Characters actually talking while you're playing as them. It's something that more and more games should be doing. Even Halo 4 has the Master Chief starting to talk in the middle of actual gameplay. And that's just such a nice change. It means your character is a character in the world, not just a floating gun for you to be as. And Call of Duty let me down this year on that. Let me down last year on that too. And it doesn't make sense because Black Ops 1 and 2 had talking characters when you were playing as them, and that was great. All I want for the Call of Duty franchise is to be good and to beat out Black Ops 1 and 2. Or at least if you're gonna have a character that doesn't talk while you're playing as them, have a solid enough story with all the other characters that it beats out, like say Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I can remember Captain Price and all the other characters in there and be like, hell yeah, we were awesome, we kicked some ass. Obviously, a little bit in Modern Warfare 2, the story kind of started going down the more, I guess, I don't know, fucking Modern Warfare 1 and 2 were both generic, but they were fun. And since they were the first in the franchise for that kind of thing, it was okay for them to do that. But we're advancing, it's 2014, we need characters that really actually make me give a shit about them. Even some of the other characters, like the best friend character, I think I've been calling him Mike. Some people in the comments have been saying his name is Will. Apparently I gave so little shits about him that I didn't even know his name. Why would you? They showed his death. They showed his death at E3. They showed one of the most important parts of the story in establishing the character as a fucking demo for their game. Oh no. There are problems with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and this is how come I kind of ranted for 30 minutes, because I really wanted to just touch on every single thing that's problematic about my expectations for the story, about what I would like for there to be expanded upon. You know, it would have been really badass for Mitchell to be an actual character, to really talk. I don't even care if he had a better personality. Fine, give him a bland personality, give him a bland military-esque personality, just let him fucking talk. But just, it's such a letdown. There's so much potential. It's like Ghost. Ghost had a really badass potential about the apocalypse, but then it just kind of more focused on the inner military kind of conflict thing, and then Advanced Warfare did the same thing too. They kill off a character just for the sake of it to introduce us to Irons. He's like, well, you're my son's best friend that I've never met before. You should join my PMC. And then we do. And I'm like, oh shit, this is awesome. We're gonna be this PMC group. We're gonna be going across the world. We're gonna be kicking ass with advanced technology. And we do that for like a mission or two, and then we fight the KVA. And the KVA are like a faceless terrorist group, and Kane is kind of this really generic person who's like, the humanity has veered off from its natural state, so I will end it all. And it's like, why? But fine, whatever. All right, so he sets off the explosions, he sets off the nuclear attacks, and the world goes into an apocalyptic state once again. I'm like, all right, well, we still have potential. We might not be going down the PMC route, but we could still go down the PMC route and show how they've maintained the world over the last 4 years. Nope, just kidding. It's been 4 years. We're going to kill Kane in a couple of missions, and then Atlas is going to become the bad guy. And not much is going to change. Just, god damn, so much wasted potential, and it's a big shame. But I should probably let me veer off course for that, because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. It is mostly my own personal feelings. I wish I was a writer for the game industry, because while I would have really generic and shitty stories, at least my generic and shitty stories would have better characters than whatever schlock they did for Ghosts in Advanced Warfare. Like, literally, I could copy and paste the story for Black Ops and get a better story than Advanced Warfare, and that's my general opinion. I think that the story for Advanced Warfare is a really mediocre 7 out of 10. I would give it a 6 out of 10, but, you know, visually, the presentation was pretty solid. Graphics-wise, Advanced Warfare was good. Very good. Cutscenes were great. Again, set pieces were awesome. It was very much a badass bro kind of game. When you just want to sit down and go, I want to shoot everybody and blow shit up, you can play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and be really fucking happy. Unless you're playing on Hardened or Veteran, then all the characters are going to fucking shoot you instantaneously and annihilate you, because for some reason, we still haven't learned to balance out Call of Duty's instant death stuff with the AI. I don't know why that is. It doesn't stop. Why does it stop that? I've beaten a lot of Call of Duty games on Veteran. It's just like, you have to be slow and meticulous, and that defeats the entire purpose of playing the game. A game that's like, hell yeah, kick some ass, feel awesome. I can't feel awesome if I'm dying instantaneously. But what else? I think Advanced Warfare does set up an okay foundation. I do like the idea of the exo stuff. The mobility stuff was definitely cool playing the multiplayer, and double jumping and side jumping, or not side jumping, but like side boosting and having the ability to go across the map very quickly or set up in more vertical positions and shit like that, that was a really nice step in the right direction, I think, for Call of Duty. At least for the Advanced Warfare franchise. I don't think it's terribly super original because even just this year we had Titanfall. You know, Titanfall had fucking wall running. It definitely, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare does not beat out Titanfall in my opinion in terms of sheer mobility. It has double jumping and fucking wall running. That's awesome. Hell, you can even hang on walls and shoot people from the walls. That's so cool. I'm just saying, it doesn't beat out that. And then Crisis nailed down the whole advanced badass soldier thing even more. Clicking around the battlefield, having options and choices. I think one of the best moments in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was the sneaking mission, because that allowed me to just dick around with the grappling hook mechanic and choose the direction that I wanted to go on. Maybe I wanted to eavesdrop on some conversations. Maybe I want to just kill a whole bunch of people and zap them or yank them into the bush and have them killed. That would have been really, really cool. That was one of the best missions in the game. Maybe not in terms of action badass-wise, but definitely in terms of actually giving us choices and giving us the illusion of it not being entirely just this straight linear story of shooting everybody. It was neat in that way. But I'm gonna end off here because I've been going for about 15 minutes. I didn't really sum up my thoughts all too well, but as long as it's not 30 minutes, that's not entirely too bad. But yeah, I just wanted to get my thoughts out there because a lot of people were praising Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I disagree with them. I don't think that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was a game that deserves to be praised all so much. Was it more enjoyable than Call of Duty Ghost? Yes, but that doesn't make it... it's a AAA game. It's one of the most... It's one of the most well-funded game franchises in all of gaming. Call of Duty makes billions, and for them to have a story that a fucking 5-year-old would probably write better stuff than? What? What the hell? What's wrong with you? Oh gosh. But I'm gonna end off here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Let's Play. It was one of my first 1080p 60 FPS Let's Plays. And hopefully I can do more in the future. And it was enjoyable. I like going back and be like, yeah, this looks good on YouTube. Hopefully my frustration with the game wasn't all that bad. Let me know what you guys think down below. And again, hopefully it was an enjoyable experience. So thanks for watching this Let's Play. I will see you guys later.
Revolution is here.